Nicely done. We can add items to the cart. And let's set up our cart page so we can display whether we have some items in cart. And if we do, then of course we have the buttons and all that good stuff. And then we're going to come back to the cart context and then cart reducer and set up the rest of the functionality. Before I forget though, I would want to set up my function placeholders because again, I wouldn't want to hop back and forth. So let's just go with a remove item. And again, it's just going to be functions with no functionality. Const remove item. That's my function name. I'll be looking for the ID. And then as far as the function, the moment it's not going to be anything in there. And then we're going to go with toggle amount, const, and then toggle amount. Again, two parameters in this case, ID and value. Nothing is happening in the function for now. And we have also a clear cart function. So comment clear cart and const clear cart. And this is going to be the case where we're not looking for any arguments. It's just going to be a function that invokes clear to cart action. So we have add to cart currently in our value, and let's just pass remove item, also a toggle amount, and of course we have clear cart. Then we're going to navigate to the cart page, and in the cart page we're just going to be looking for a few values coming from our cart context. So let's go here. We have cart page, and the way I set it up, so we'll have use cart context. That is, of course, my context. I have a link, and I have cart content and page hero. And essentially, what I would want, if there is nothing in the cart, then we'll have one return. And then if the cart has some items, then we'll just set up everything here in this cart content component. So let's start with just getting our cart from the context. And we do that by invoking use cart context. Of course, we know that the moment cart is an empty array, correct? And we're just going to set up if cart and then length is less than 1. Then we're going to have one return. If not, then there's going to be another one. So in here, let's just go with return, and I'll return my wrapper. I'll add right away class for styling. In this case, it's going to be page 100. So we take up most of the page, and inside of it, we're going to have a div with a class of empty. So that just means that there's no items in the cart. So we go with heading to your cart is empty. And then I would want to set up the link that just navigates back to the products page so the user can keep on shopping. So we'll say products, and let's add a little bit of styling. So class name BTN, and then inside of it, let's just say fill it like so. So we save, and that is what we should see because, of course, our cart is empty. And as far as our second return, we're going to go with main. And then we'll set up our page hero. Remember, that was one of the components we set up previously. And for the title, we'll just pass in cart. And we'll close it out. And also, I would want to set up my wrapper. So I'll have the wrapper now. In this case, a wrapper will have a different class name, the global one, and that one will be page. So if I don't have any items, I would want to take up all the space. And then if not, if I have already some items and if I have the page hero, then of course I'm just taking up less space for the cart. And then inside of the wrapper, we're going to go, like I said, with our cart content component. So set up our cart content. And at the moment, of course, it should be empty, but we can go quickly and fill it. So I'll pick any of the products and I'm just going to set up the amount. And now, of course, you can see I have the page hero for the cart and I have this cart content. And now let's go and set up that cart content component.